Welcome to Africa 54. Tell us what is happening there. What are the scholars addressing on day one of this forum?
Thank you, Esther. It's certainly an interesting forum. You have scholars from across Africa who are here to meet their counterparts who teach in American institutions, American universities. Some of the things they're talking about, what I found fascinating was the ongoing crises, especially when you talk about coups. That was one of the topics that these scholars are trying to address. Then women leadership, women issues across the continent, how in most cases some women are not taken seriously, yet they hold significant positions wherever they are.
Paul, I understand there are people who are going to be honored. Do we know how many and why are they being honored?
Several people are being honored, but I'll maybe stick to the two who are getting the presidential prestigious awards. That's Queen Marian Raka Sharma and a veteran journalist and host of Straight Talk Africa, Dr. Shaka Sali. These two are incredibly talented in their respective ways, and the reason they're being honored is simply because of their contribution to Africa. In terms of how they covered Africa and in terms of how they have written extensively about Africa.
You mentioned that this is a collaboration between African scholars and American scholars and experts. What is expected out of this collaboration, especially for the continent of Africa?
So my observation is that you have a lot of young scholars who are studying here in North America. I ran into people from Zimbabwe, Zambia, Uganda, Kenya. All of them have, they're working on their research papers or they're working on their PhDs. So what they're doing is they're collaborating with their peers here to see how best they can serve their countries. I particularly talked to a lady from Zambia who is working on women studies. She's basically looking at how women in rural areas are treated, how in most cases they're not respected. But what she's trying to do is trying to connect the links, make sure that these women are heard and whatever they are doing across the continent is heard as well.
I hope it is hard as well, because for a long time, as we know, coming from the continent, women take the back seat. Paul, thank you very much. What is coming up tomorrow? I understand it's going on again tomorrow and maybe a day after?
Well, they have a series of events. You have a lot of speakers lined up, but as we speak, I think they're going to do the formal luncheon where they're going to be awarding the two major recipients of the awards this evening.